Everyone. Hello, hello. I'm Cheldin Barlattt Rumer, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. This Is It Network is your global digital TV network connecting remarkable women to inspiring stories. We do that each and every day through our growing community, our engaging content, and the real connections in which we provide. We are providing you with content, campaigns, and community each and every day. And so we're so grateful that you continue to join us. I do my best to do our share our morning message Monday through Friday at around 11 o'clock Eastern, depending on where I am, depending on what's going on. We're coming off of our This Is It Network live women's conference. That was so much fun in Atlantic City, New Jersey. I don't know if you guys, it was not this weekend, the weekend past. It's taken us that long to kind of get our bearings and get ourselves back into a groove. There was a monsoon warning. Of course, why wouldn't there be a monsoon warning when we're attempting to host our 3-day conference? There was a monsoon warning in Atlantic City, New Jersey 2 weeks ago, and we were in the midst of it. We were in the eye of the storm. And so we continued to move forward. We are so grateful for those that took planes, trains, and automobiles to get down to us, to help us to be able to be part of those conversations, to connect with additional remarkable women that wanted to be able to have their stories heard, to be able to share and create their messaging. We are so grateful for everybody who participated and are gearing up for our next This Is It Network Live. Our 2024 show is going to be even bigger, even better, and we're so excited for those who came to 2023 and who will be joining us at 2024. It is the beginning of the fourth quarter for those of you that are paying attention, and we have been paying attention so diligently. So many things have happened. The summer was nuts. Even the beginning in September was a blur. I don't know if any of you are participating in September, but September was a blur, and it came and went fairly quickly for us, especially because we were doing so much planning and getting ready. But the fourth quarter is upon us, and now we must really gear and get ready for 2024. This quarter is going to be about building and nurturing and growing and really focusing on our 3 pillars, which again is content, campaigns, and community. How do we create better content for all of you out there and for ourselves? How do we ensure that through video and through photography and written editorial that we can tell you the stories of remarkable women? How do we continue to do that? How do we focus on campaigns? How do we work with emerging and large brands to be able to connect directly with our audience of remarkable women? How do we do that diligently every day? How is that part of what is our core value, and be able to provide remarkable women with inspiring stories, inspiring brands and products and services that enhance their personal and professional lives? How do we do that? So again, content and campaigns, and then community, which is the heartbeat of everything that we do. How do we ensure that more people know about us today than yesterday? How do we ensure that those individuals that are part of our community are thriving, that they're able to connect with each other and directly with us, that they know that there are resources out there in order to help them get closer to what it is that they want? So content, campaigns, and community, that's what is the 3 pillars in which we stand on in order to ensure that you are part of our Scream Your Dream community and membership. Make sure that you get in touch with me. All the links can be found within the post if you're interested in learning more about This Is It Network. Again, we are made up of content, campaigns, and community. If you need us for anything, we're here for you. Today's morning message, and again, I do and create and execute these morning messages, ideally Monday through Friday at around 11 o'clock Eastern, to keep us motivated and keep us inspired each and every day. Today is a reminder to you of your worthiness. It's a reminder to you of wherever it is you stand in this moment, that you have earned the right to be able to make a living. You have earned the right in order to be able to promote your product and service. You've earned the right in order to be able to share what you've got going on with your ideal community. You have earned the right to do that. You don't have to do a song and dance. You don't have to change everything up. You don't have to be anything else. You don't have to do anything differently. You can just simply need to present who you are, what you want, and why you deserve it. That's it. That's it. There's no secret sauce. There's no way that we have to rework it or rethink it. There's none of that. What we need to do is remind ourselves that we have come so far, and let the people know that we want those individuals, we want to purchase our product or service, or to be more aware about what we've got going on, that we exist, not of our worthiness. And I think that oftentimes is the issue. It's just we're so concerned with showing everyone how amazing that we are, we haven't even introduced ourselves. And so one of the things that I want us to continue to do, and as you watch these morning messages, you know I continue to do, I reintroduce myself every morning. Hello, my name is. Hello, everyone. For those of you that follow Fan and like me, you know who I am. But to remind myself of myself is important. To reintroduce myself to new people who are coming along, just along for the ride on these platforms is necessary. So you don't have to justify your worthiness. You are already worthy of being able to have clients and products and services. Check out that LinkedIn page. Remind yourself of who it is you are and how far you've come. The worthiness is not what's being measured. What I need for us to do is just make sure that the awareness exists. We can't even get to whether or not you are worthy because so many of you are keeping yourself a secret. So many of you, very few people know that you even exist. And that piece of it, that understanding, that lack of awareness is what's keeping you from getting to where it is you want to be. It's not necessarily whether or not you are capable of even doing what you are doing, because a number of people are at home waiting for you to explain what it is that you are up to, because just because of who you are, they are interested in partaking. Just because of who you are, they're interested in being involved. So one of the things I want us to begin to think about is that, are we sharing who we are versus measuring whether we're worthy? Are we contemplating, oh, maybe it's not my turn, maybe it's not my time, maybe all the things? What? Your ability to exist and show up for yourself deems you worthy of attention. It deems you worthy of being seen and heard. You have worked hard. I don't know who hasn't told you so or who needs to remind you of this, is that you have worked hard. And because you have worked hard, it is your turn. But it can't, that awareness cannot just come from you sitting still. It has to have and has to be given some sense of motion. People have to be able to understand how far you've come. They have to be able to understand who it is that you are. They have to know that. It has to live somewhere, both online and off. You have to communicate it, part your lips and say it. You need to be able to share what you've done. And the worthiness will be evident. Everybody will be able to see it clearly how worthy you are of what it is that you want. But the fact that you are keeping it a secret, the fact that you are making people search for it, my goodness, they're on a scavenger hunt to get to you, makes it very difficult for people to understand it, for them to see it, for them to grasp it. But we're not doing that anymore, right? We're just going to begin to present ourselves to the world. We're going to begin to share ourselves with those who need us, those who can get us closer to what we want, those who need what we have, because we are already worthy. We already have what we need. We don't need to be fighting all of the time. We don't need to be arguing with people who don't want to work with us because they are not meant for us. We don't have to constantly be justifying why we're supposed to be in these rooms. We are going to find the rooms in which we belong. We are already worthy. And it's hard sometimes as the world comes at me. And I think for me personally, oftentimes these morning messages speak directly to me, and they're things that I need in this moment and things that are very, very real for me. And I feel them in the moment. And oftentimes, especially in the trajectory of what This Is It Network is, it's been very hard for me to be able to figure out where we fit, right? We're a digital streaming platform that is self-made. We're not Netflix. We're not Hulu, right? We're not backed by those big scenarios, but we do offer very similar products, but in a boutique space, but also on a global level, but in a boutique space. And so we're trying to find who we are. And sometimes when you're trying to find who you are, you deem yourself unworthy of rooms that you belong in, that have been waiting for you. And you've been waiting outside, waiting for an invitation, as opposed to just twisting the knob and walking right in. That is real. That's something that we're going through on a regular basis, reminding ourselves of ourselves that we belong in the rooms in which we have earned the right to be in, as opposed to standing and being an outsider, as opposed to looking from the outside in. Those are the types of things that I think are really, really important. How can we get what we want when we don't even think we are worthy of it? It's very hard for it to present itself if you don't even believe you deserve it. So this is just a complete reminder that you are worthy of what you want. That yes, could you be better at certain things? Absolutely. We are all evolving and all forever students. We all can get better at what it is that we want, for sure. But we deserve something today. We are not worthless. We are definitely worthy. And I think that we need to make sure that we remind ourselves of that. We need to make sure that we are clear of that. You are not worthless. You are worthy. You are worthy. And your worth definitely can exceed or grow and build as you begin to gain more experience. But in this moment, as you stand, you are worthy of attention. And it's up to us to find the rooms in which you belong in. It's up to us to find the rooms in which make the most sense for you. And as you begin to continue to battle, right, where you need to be and how you need to be there and all of the different things, as you begin and continue to do that, just remember that your worth is not in question, right? How you speak about yourself, not only to yourself, but to others, that might be in question, but your worth is something you should not question. You are worthy of attention. And if no one has told you that today, hello, I'm here. My goal is to be able to get you closer to what it is that you want. My goal is to be able to elevate your voice. You question your worth? You may not be where you were, but literally, you may not be where you want to be, but you sure as hell are not where you were. And focusing on your worthiness in this moment, understanding that there are rooms in which you belong in. Stop looking through the peephole. Walk into the room. Present yourself as somebody who has accomplished, who has done it, who has created the space, who has built the thing, right? Who has the service. Not you kind of, sort of, one day I will, What do you stand in right now in this moment? And how can you be worthy of that attention as you stand? You deserve it. Your bank account deserves it. Your family deserves it. Your ambition deserves it. You are worthy. You are worthy. You are not worthless. You are worthy. I promise you that. Lesser people are receiving in this moment, right? Your worst day as their best day. And so what I want us to do is I want us to think about what it is that we're able to bring to the table, and do enough people know about that thing? Do enough people know about what makes us tick? Do enough people know about who you are, what you want, and why you deserve it? Are you keeping your excellence and your ambition a secret? Is your expertise something to be dug out, or is it presented every time you open your mouth or I find you online? Is it clear of why you are worthy of attention, or is it something that I have to question? And I don't think anybody deserves to have their worth questioned. I believe you are worthy where you stand. I believe that you deserve attention. You have earned it. All you need to do is share it. I'm Cheldin Barlattt Rumer, and this is it. I'm so excited to continue to be back here sharing our morning message. I do my best to do so Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock Eastern. We will be adding Instagram and TikTok lives as well. So we're just really going to be focused on, again, content, campaigns, and community as we encourage remarkable women to dive into inspiring stories. We are so grateful for all of you that joined us at our This Is It Live during our Atlantic City weekend. And we're excited about what's coming up for 2024, not only events, but our additional conference of 2024. We would love to be working with all of you. If you need help with personal branding, if you are looking for community and would like to be part of our Scream Your Dream membership, all of that information can be found within the post. Do not hesitate to reach out to me. There's no budget too small or no conversation not worth having. I'd love to be able to learn about what it is that you need and how This Is It Network can help you. Log on to thisisItTV.com and follow, fan, and like us everywhere you find at This Is It TV. Again, our goal is to ensure that we elevate the voices of remarkable women. So you no longer whisper your wishes, but that you all scream your dream. We'll see you soon. Take care.